body? Absolutely. And they can do whatever they want to themselves. And I pray that they find mental peace, but it doesn't matter what you have going on with you psychologically, you will always be who you were born. How is that even a debate? No matter how many surgeries I get, I'm always gonna be Jeff. Science doesn't lie. How is that a debate? So a grown man that goes around the country debating people, spitting facts, was just taken out. And I'm not over it. I can't sit here and play with makeup right now. I want to throw up. So no, I'm not a Republican. No, I'm not a Democrat. I'm Jeffree Star. Stop trying to label me. Stop trying to label me. I am a male. I am a makeup artist. I am a makeup mogul. I am a business owner. I am a farmer. I am a rancher. I am a son. I am someone's cousin. I am someone's friend. Stop labeling me. Y'all don't know anything about my beliefs. You just assume. Because I said I was thankful that Trump brought back TikTok, I'm now being accused of being a Republican. All I said months ago when TikTok was banned and my business could be affected tremendously, I said, wow, thank God Trump fixed it. Or I wouldn't be able to sell my cosmetics on this platform. I quit YouTube and your DNA is still who you are. Why am I saying any of this? Because Charlie Kirk fought for the rights. He fought for the truth. He debated everybody, and you guys cannot argue that. You are delusional and you are mentally ill if you are trying to go against what I just said. I didn't say my opinion, I said a fact. I am Jeffree Lynn Steininger Jr. That's who I am. I am born a male. There's no debates. There's nothing to say. People want to go against facts and they want to be angry. So someone just took out Charlie Kirk because he speaks facts. I am horrified.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Jeffree Star was shaped like a box of almond milk about the face when he started content creation. Y'all are tagging me and stuff about him. First of all, he's a white gay man. And here's the interesting thing. He really do have the secret sauce. Let me explain. He, Santana, Alonzo, before Alonzo identified as trans, Andre, I messed up the last name. Examples of people who currently or did identify as gay men who get to exist in femininity and they get to benefit from that expression and they get to maintain their privilege in identifying as a man when it comes down to it. So when these conversations happen, they get to shed it all and be like, I understand exactly what I am and who I am. Mind you, stay beat in makeup and wigs more than I am. And my birth certificate and ID says F. Huh? And what I'm saying in that is they have the secret sauce because they get all the rhythm and none of the blues. James Charles does the same thing. I can go down the list. And so you have a person who walks around in drag every day, benefits from it, makes millions upon millions off of it. And when it comes down to holding space and understanding the trans experience, every chance that he gets, he throws it to the wolves. Whether he's sitting on a podcast with a whole bunch of white boys that he would be, the type of gay for pay white boys that he likes, right? We need to remember, Jeffree Star was a person who knew that if he got enough money, he could do whatever he wanted to do and be whoever he wanted to be. And that's okay for him. And you better see him for who he is today, but he can't comprehend the trans experience. He's transitioned in every way. He was mediocre, unattractive, white trash. And now he is mediocre, surgically advanced, rich, white trash. Yeah. Absolutely. So I'm not baffled or gobsmacked by anything that man says at all whatsoever. A person who can only exist by hiding themselves away in a ranch in the middle of nowhere. His closest friends are his dogs. And even those are white. The one time he had a piece of trade, honey, he had that nigga around there for a couple of weeks because he chose dark meat instead of white meat for that time period. But that's about it. The darkest thing that Jeffree Star keeps around him is his Birkin bags. So the reaction, I can't react to what I know already exists. There is, it's also the getcha gotcha that motherfuckers think they have of, well, this is how you were born. Bitch, I know how I was, I know what happened at birth. I understand. I get it. But there is no bitch that's entire face has been shifted and molded like a Voltron going in formation can talk to me about what I was born as. There's no way. We would have to go find Emily Deschanel and get a reboot of Bones to figure out who you were if you passed away and honey and people didn't know and all they had was your skeletal structure. Yeah. We need an anthropologist to figure out who the fuck you were. That's how much you've shifted. But oh my God, transness is wild. And then you go into his videos, it's the white women, it's the gays. Y'all are never gonna be safe. You aren't. Oh my God, I have so much respect for him. Y'all are giving something y'all don't even have a definition of. You've never been respected. How you gonna give respect? Huh? You gays in the comments, Jeffree Star will walk past you and put his nose up to you. That is someone whose salvation is rooted in elitism. And he got it and he chose to go out on a farm and live by himself. That's how insufferable he is as a human being. And he sits on TikTok with y'all all day talking about other people's makeup brands and putting out a 50 millionth version of a shimmery damn glitter and a motherfucking Barbie palace ass mirror. He is reductive as fuck. Can't no Vampire Diaries ass bitch ever make me feel no type of way. And you need to stop letting him make you feel some type of way. Because Jeffree Star is saying he can't recognize me, can't see me, because bitch, you ain't supposed to see me, bitch, because we ain't equal. Bitch, you can't sit with me. Wouldn't want to sit next to you. Bitch, I know you smell like poppers and motherfucking Navy lube. Yeah. Smelling like fisting grease. Don't nobody care about Jeffree Star, and y'all need to stop caring about Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star holds no power over us. He's not even us. He's an alien he identifies as an alien for a reason. Because he did all that and still can't find a place to exist in. Still can't. Because also the other irony, let me get into this. Y'all will sit around and talk about trans women and y'all will find men who only want to fuck y'all when y'all got on wigs and when y'all got on a beat. You're on dating apps, nails done, face beat, lashes. Again, I made a video about when men who identify as straight spend their time chasing studs. Yes, not what's in their pants, but people who are dressing like and presenting as male, extremely masculine. Because you don't know what someone has in their pants, hopefully, until you get into the bedroom with them. So your first indicator of attraction is based on what you see. You don't think it's gaggy that you spend your whole time walking around presenting as female? You're not out here dating people with your chin hair going on. You can't even date someone with your original chin, bitch. Y'all walking around getting hunched on in guiche. New lace fronts every day, and you think you want and this behind Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk didn't believe in the gays either. Niece, you will never be the model minority. These black cishet men are barely scraping through, and they gotta sell. They gotta sell out half of the black population to make that happen. So sit over there, play with your makeup and your camera, buy your pieces and your tray to walk through your house, and shut up.
If you had a son or a daughter and they came out to you and they said, Charlie, I'm gay, or Charlie, I'm trans, what would be your course of action?
If they came out as trans, I'd say, no, honey, you're a girl, or no, my son, you're a boy. I don't affirm delusions. You do not affirm what is harmful or what is not true. And you must find the underlying issue as to why this is happening. 75% of minors that are trans are girls. 75%. Largely found because of social contagions of young ladies that are on the autism spectrum that most times are having puberty anxiety and are being bullied or feel self-conscious for changes that are happening to their body. What we are told is that we must stop puberty, that puberty is the problem. In reality, 99% of the time, puberty is the solution to a lot of these trans issues.
Yes.
That you allow puberty to work its course, all of a sudden, the girl becomes a woman, and she feels a lot more at home and safe for how she is and comfortable how she is. That's the worst time to have psychological interventions at that time. Young women have always been more prone to social contagions. And transgenderism is a social contagion. A 5,000% increase in transgenderism is not normal. It wasn't like within everybody. Is an external force upon our nation's youth.
Or, here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.